So let's figure out how to actually do online business that fulfills you and other people's lives, because fulfilling other people's lives is the only way you can be fulfilled. So it's kind of the only way to live the non-zero sum game. Let's figure out how to do that. Right? So first and foremost, you need to have the idea. You can't say I don't have a good idea. You can't just have a random idea that just makes money. I mean, that's cool. If you want to just have an idea that makes money, this course will still help you, but I will not be too happy. So that's up to you. Doesn't matter if you make me happy or not. How do we go ahead about making any idea the best and most exquisite looking idea on the internet? All right. So let's say you have an idea. Let's take an idea of, let's take yoga coach. I like this idea. Let's take the example of a yoga coach, right? So let's say you're a yoga coach. What do you have? You have expertise in doing yoga. And what else do you have? You know how to make videos. Don't worry, if you are not somebody who's comfortable with videos, you can do something that I'm doing, hiding my face, making videos behind the screen. That's cool. I do not have a DSLR, which is why I'm making videos, and my room's kind of messy as well. Anyway, so you can make some videos. You have the expertise of your skill, which is yoga here. Now, how will you make money out of it? The way to make money out of it is to make a business out of it. How do you make a business out of it? Well, the answer is really simple. What are you going to do is you're going to take your expertise. Sorry for the spelling. You're going to take your expertise and make it something that you do not have to exchange your time for money. That means, of course, you can offer. Of course, you can offer one-on-one yoga courses, right? You can offer one-on-one yoga teachings. But in that case, what are you doing? You are one person with 24 hours exchanging, let's say, 1 hour for $100. Even if you work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're still only earning $240 a week. Is that correct? No, $240 a day into 7, whatever that calculates to. Right? That is still extremely low. It's unscalable. What is scalable? Scalable would be something that you create once, it can be reproduced unlimited times, like this course. I had to create this course once, I can reproduce this again and again and again without the course losing its value. Right? So this is what we're going to do. So if you're a yoga instructor, create a course. If you're a digital marketing agency, create a tool, create a product, create a framework, create a strategy. All right. If you are a service-based company, create a particular frame of reference so that every company that you reach or work on isn't something that you have to go at it from scratch. Okay, so this is a new company. How do we go ahead about it? No, you need to have a particular framework with which you go ahead about it. All right, so that you don't get confused, so that your physical presence isn't required for the company to grow. All right, so since that is figured out, let's say this yoga coach of ours decided to make a yoga course. All right, this yoga course is ready. It's in a video format. All right, a video yoga course. Now, what are going to be the steps of making this yoga course the best offering that's available online? Even if this course is not the best yet, we'll figure out how to make this yoga course the best offering. Now, if you have anything else that you want to do, if you're a coach, if you have a B2B service, this framework applies to everything that we're going to try and we're going to do ahead in our lives. Right? In this world, post-COVID world, online game is everything, guys. So make sure your online game is on point. Right? So what's the step number one? All right, the step number one is to validate your idea. How do you actually validate your idea? Now, you have a yoga course idea. The other idea maybe you have is a yoga workshop. Hey, I don't like this pen. Wait. Cool. The other idea maybe you have is a yoga workshop and something else. What you're going to do is you're going to create a landing page for each of these. What's a landing page? Let's say Your potential customer is flying in an aeroplane. Look at this beautiful aeroplane. Please ignore this drawing. Let's say a potential customer is flying in an aeroplane. He's flying through the mists and jungles of FB and all these things. And if you know what a landing page is, great. But I'm assuming a lot of people are new to online businesses, and I'm going to explain what landing pages are. So he's flying, he needs to land somewhere, right? And if he lands on your page, you're going to make sure that he likes this city, which is your course, your offering. Alright, so the airport, which is your landing page, needs to be so good that he or she is interested to get to know more about the city. Remember when you last flew somewhere in an airport, in an aeroplane, you had a connecting flight, you just stopped at an airport, maybe at Dubai airport or whatever airport, you just stopped there, but you couldn't stay there. But then the airport was so beautiful, the scenic beauty from the airport was so beautiful, you were like, man, I gotta come here someday. That's what the landing page is about. It's about intrigue. It's about making the person who ends up on the landing page be really interested in what the landing page has to offer. Alright, so let's have a look at some landing pages now, what it looks like. So, for example, check this out. This is the landing page for Lyft. Alright, Lyft is something like Uber. What is the first thing that you notice? Make up to $35 an hour driving your car. What are they doing? Now, this is really targeted at who? At the drivers, or any potential person owning a car who would like to earn money just driving your own car. So that's the headline. For example, if you're a yoga coach in this case, what is the end goal that your potential clients may be looking at? Something like change your life in 3 weeks, or experience the power of spirituality oozing through your body, something like that. An offering that takes them from point A, which is where they are, which is they are just driving their car, to point B, where they would like to be, which is making up to $35 an hour, $35 an hour driving their car. So point A is just sitting at home, for example. Right, so maybe our offering is something like this. Right, so bust all the stress sitting at home instantly. Where are you right now? You're sitting at home. What do you want to do? You want to bust the stress. When do you want to do it? Instantly. That is one way to offer something from your landing page, right? This is something that you're going to put on your landing page. You'll learn more about how to create beautiful landing pages eventually, but for now, let's just look at the basics. So you have this offer and you have a simple form. All right, you enter your name, email addresses. That's all you're doing. Nothing else. You don't even have a course right now. Let's say you don't even have a course. All right, so you create this landing page and you see how many people come and fill this form. All right, now you might ask, Sidhant, but how do I get people to my landing page? That's a big question, right? Nothing, not a big deal. You just run some FB ads where you target people who might be interested in yoga. Spend about $50 per se, or maybe $30 is fine as well, which equal maybe 3k rupees. This is really important. This is a really important step to validate your idea. Run these steps, see how many people are filling the form. That will give you a basic idea of what kind of offer you have to give and how you could price your product as well. So when this step is done, you are done with validating your idea. All right. Now, once you're done validating, we'll have to move on to the next step.